So still stuck here on the pager. Let's improve it a little bit. Now I left this previous link here even though it doesn't exist here, so I should fix that. What I really need is the first link and the next link. So let me move this one step there. Okay, cool. So we have the current link, the first link, and the next link. Okay, so first here, let me change that to first. We don't need the current link, we just need the next one. Now we need to have a few numbers in between here. So what I would do is, let me add one more variable here we can add, which is extras. I'll set this to maybe 1 for now. Okay. So what extras is this. Here, the way things are, let's say I'm on page 2. Page 2 will be on the center here, right, as the active button. But then I'll have a previous and I'll have a next one, which has a number like 1 and then 3. And then we'll have next and then we have previous. Now the thing is, oh, this one will be first, not previous, actually. This one will be first, like so. Okay. Now the thing is, this extra will determine how many buttons I have on the right side of the current one and the left side of the current one. Here there's 1 and here there's 1, so this is why we are adding 1. If I put 2, I can have 2 numbers here and 2 numbers there. Okay, so great, this is good. So we change things a little bit, but now what I want to do is get this and that, like so, and then loop between these. So here we're going to create a loop. So what I will do is get, let's see here, extras. So I'll duplicate this a couple of times. So there's an offset, yes. I also need to know the page number for use on the other side. So page number is equal to, we'll start with 1. And then I also want to know what the value for extras is. So here we'll evaluate it to 1 for now. Offset 0, that's okay. So here I will add this and say this extras is equal to whatever extras is that we've brought in so far from there. Okay, good. And then what else? Page number, we're going to give that page number as well to the other side. Actually have this, I can just change offset to page number. Like this. Okay. So it means we have the extra, we have the page number as well, and what else? The offset has been set, the links have been set. So it's in readiness for all of this. So here I want to do a loop. So let me remove all of this except one. Since it's a loop, we don't need all of them. So I'll do PHP tags and say for each. Okay. So this is going to be for each this links. Actually, no. What do we do here? Okay, I'll create something called start. Sorry here. Let's use the for loop because it's just numbers. So we'll say for x is equal to 0. No, it's going to be equal to this start, then a semicolon. We'll do this until x is less than or equal to end, and then we'll do x plus plus full colon, close that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is a for loop that I'm creating, and let me close it here, and if. So I'm using this start and end that I don't have here. So instead of me putting the extras and okay, page number, I want that. What about offset? Will I need that? Yes, I will need that. So instead of extras, I will have start, and then, oops, what have I done? What have I done? And then duplicate that, I will have end as well. So let's say it starts at 1 and ends at 1. Okay, so too many things being added, but it will all make sense eventually. So instead of having extras here, what I will do is I'll say this start is equal to, so this is going to be equal to the current page where we are. So this is the page number, yes, yes. So this start will be equal to page number. What's happening? Copy page number. The current page where we are minus extras. Okay. And then we will say if copy this start, if not, meaning, or let's just say if this start is less than 1, then let's set it to 1. We don't want it to ever start below 1. Okay, so this is where the loop will start from. And then let me do this. The end will be the opposite of this. This end is equal to page number plus extras. Okay, so what I'm doing here is that I'm creating a number. Let's say we're on page, let's say page 4. So this loop will start on page 4 minus 1, which is extras here. So that's where it will start from. So it will start at 3. So which means the first thing I create here will be page 3, and then I'll create 4, and then it will end at page 4 plus 1, which is 5. So this is where we get to loop through all these guys very well. So copy this, and then I will paste it here. Put some PHP tags like that. Okay, so we are looping through here. I won't put the links first. I want you to see what this will result in. And then here, this is first, this is next. We do have the links for these guys, and they're inside this one because we did add them here. We added the first link, next link, and let's actually add the current link so that we can use it for replacing. So put the current link here, like so. Okay, so first, current, next. Good. So here when we come to this, I will add the link right here. So I'll put question mark like this, and then I will say this links, and inside that I want to get the first, like that. Okay, so it's this one right there. And the same way I have done this, I will copy that and add it on the next, like so. So paste, but instead of that, it will be next. And then on this one, I want to put the current. So put the current, like so. Okay, cool. So once I have done this, now I can go to students back here. Let's see what we can do with this. So limit is this we have created here, which is what will limit us to what we show. So I'll put number, let me just put 1 there, that's okay. And then when I create pager, you see that there's a chance to put a limit and an extra. So we'll leave the extra be for now. We just want to put a limit, so we'll add the limit here. Okay, cool. So we don't even need this page number, whatever, we don't. However, how do we get the offset? Well, remember that in here we have set the offset there, so we can use that. So which means this, we'll put it right there after we create our limit, so we can use it here. And then the offset will come from pager. So I'm just going to say pager offset, like so. So we're getting this value right there. Okay, because once we do the new, that value will be set, and then we can later get it. Cool. And then once we do this, now we have pager to play with. So now I can add to this right here and add pager. So I can send it down the tubes like so. Cool. Now the first thing I just need to check is if I don't get any errors. So refresh, and I do get errors, which is nice. So syntax error, unexpected token end if on pager line 49. So let's go back to pager line 49 is here. So this should be end for, not end if. So refresh, and there we go. So goody, no errors, and you see that I get the thing that I need. Let me go to page 2 and see if it will work. And you see I'm on page 2. Let me go to page 3. Okay, so it is working. I just missing the buttons. So I just need to get this display from pager. So I'll copy that, come down to student view, right here where we had put our thingies. So right here I will say PHP, and since pager will be available here, I'll say pager display and close, like so. So once I do that, I should be able to see my buttons. Very nice. The only problem is we have errors. Yes. So it's saying on line 48 in pager, something wrong. I can't really see the error. Maybe if I try to inspect the element and view page source, maybe I'll be able to read the errors. So it's saying undefined array key current. So it can't find current as the array key. But let's go to pager and see. Oh, it's called current link. So let me just remove that link over there, and that should solve the problem. So back here, refresh, and there we go. Look at that, very nice. Now these links are incorrect, obviously, but let's just try it out. First goes to page 1, next goes to page 2, next, wait, what's happening? Next, page 3, next, page 4, next, page 5, page 6, page 7. You see these are changing here to suit this. And then if I click first, there we go, we are back here. Very nice, page 1. So at the moment, all these in between are showing the very first page, and we don't want that, the current page, sorry. we want the previous and the next here. So this is the only problem we have, and that problem can easily be sorted. So what I will do now is to replace whatever is in the link here with the x there, x value. So copy that x value, and on this one we want to string replace. In fact, we don't want to string replace, we want to preg replace the same way we've done here for next and previous. I just want to add the thingy here. Okay, so I'll copy exactly this, copy, then let's come down here. So just for convenience sake, I will move this down here like so. Okay, so that's the href. Actually, wrong place to do it. Should have been there. Okay, that way I can see this part properly. So what I would do is, this is equal to, let me paste this. Okay, so preg replace that, and then here instead of all this, I'll just add the x value. And then instead of current link, we're going to replace with this one. Now let me delete this current link, and don't forget the K there. Yeah, this should solve the problem. So let's see if that solves the problem. So that's page, no, it hasn't solved the problem, has it? No. So what's happening here? We do a preg replace of current. Let's see, pages got 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, it is working. So 1, yes, 2, 3, nice. Now, since we already have 1, 2, 3, this is 4. If I click next here, it will show me 4, which is redundant because I already have 4 over here. If I click next, I'm on page 4, just like if I had clicked here. So I want this next to jump to number 6, for example, because 6 isn't here. So to do that, what I want to do is to make sure that next refers to the current plus extras plus 1. So let's try that. So next link will be equal to that. So here we'll say page number plus extras. So where are the extras? Right here. And then plus 1. Okay, cool. This way we jump ahead. So now next will be on number 6. So click next, and we're on number 6. Let's go back to the first. Now next here will be on page 3, like that. Cool. Which is nice because 3 is not what we have here. So next 3, good. Then I can go to 4. Next will be 6 first. Very nice. Now I just need us to show the active page as active, right? So how do we do that? We know the page number, right? So we just have to know that because we know that the current page will be one of these, one in the middle here in the loop. So all we have to do is add the active thingy here. I'm not sure. Is it here? Let me try active, like so, and then refresh. Okay, so it works there. So what I need to do is just echo active on the active page. Now, in order to do that, I have to put an if statement here, which will check if x is equal to the page number there. That's why I put page number there. So right about here, let's put an if statement. So I will drop that down just so we can see things a little bit clearly. So I'll do PHP is equal to and say if, oh, I don't need an if statement. That's already an if statement. No, I'll use the ternary operator. let's do this. The if statement will be x equal to page number. So it's this page number, like so. If this is true, then question mark, we're going to echo active. So we'll say active. Now we can leave some spaces here just to be safe, and then full colon. If not that, let's just close that, like so. Now for this to be more clear, we'll put this in brackets, like so, because that's the condition. I'll leave a space like this. Okay, cool. So if I now refresh, you see I'm on number 1. If I go to number 2, it stays on number 2. 3, like that. If I go next, I'm on number 5. First, number 1. Okay, so very good. Hopefully you have learned something new. And in the next video, we'll paginate everything else. I'll see you then.